Welcome to Tamer Bowling Video Ball Reviews. We need your support, so if you like what we do, please support us by joining our Patreon page. Visit our partner pureatbowling.com and use the special code TAMER when making a purchase to be entered into a monthly drawing. I want to thank Limerick Bowl for their support. If you're in the area, don't forget to visit Limerick Bowl in Limerick, Pennsylvania. Today we have the new Roto Grip Idol Pro. We are testing on a 40-foot medium house shot and the 40-foot Abbey Road pattern. First impressions, this is the solid Idol we've been waiting for. Cleaner than the original Idol while shaping closer to the Idol Pro. For value, we gave it a B+. The Idol Pro is a benchmark type ball in the relatively affordable HP3 line. Overall, we gave it a B+ on house, B+ on sport. The Idol Pro is the third Idol installment. Right to the point, this is a cleaner, solid version. It's not only cleaner, but snappier down lane. The Idol Pro feels like a solid complement to the Idol Pro, whereas the Idol felt like a completely different ball. I'm not going to say better or worse, but they're different. You can still see the hallmark motion of the core, which is a low RG rounded core that's definitely capable of generating very continuous motion down lane in the right cover. It's clear that the E-Trax S19 allows the ball to get down lane easier than the nano-based Microtrax S18. This cover is finished, polished, and then scuffed to 3000 out of box, so this is what I wind up doing with most factory polished balls anyway. This just allows the ball to better match up and also have a really nice, what I call, boomy shape down lane. I use that term for shapes like the Marvel Pearl, High Road, even the Idol Pearl. The ball has that smooth but back ND shape that keeps going. A few times I thought I lost the ball to the outside and it drove back, carrying. With its smooth shape, you have some reasonable room in as well. So really, this starts to look like a benchmark ball. It gives you room in and out, just not massively in either direction. Jeremy was next, and you can see how silky this ball looks. This is like an amped up IQ Tour. It's very readable. The ball keeps Jeremy close to the pocket all the time. He's got more speed and more revs, so still matched. He also has more tilt, so it shows off a bit of that smoothness. And with that, it felt a bit like he had just a bit less miss room than I. Missing out down lane looked a little soft coming back in. Missing in will not hold, but also doesn't cross over. Overall, he still had a pretty good look. Bryan was next, and I would say it looked pretty good for him. He got a nice hard arc. It's a couple of boards weaker than the Pro Motion that we tested, but I think that helped immensely when it came to carry. He didn't have to quite open up the angles as much whereas the Pro Motion meant several corner pins and deflection as he moves in to get through the fronts without enough energy for the back ends. That wasn't nearly as pronounced with the Idol Pro. Long term, that was the same issue actually with the OG Idol. So the Idol Pro should be more usable for him. It also makes you think, if the Idol Pro had the same surface finish as the Pro Motion, would it roll identically for Bryan? We also tested on the 40-foot Kegel Abbey Road pattern, which falls in the sport category. I was very deep for me, going 21 to 6. I really liked the shape, but with the amount of energy it was storing, I had to give it room. At the same time though, it cleared the fronts in a way that didn't make it puke covering that many boards. So I can see this working with a bit more volume. It's a shape I trust. Bryan was somewhat shocked with what he saw. It was so strong down lane, he had to take a huge step left to give it more room. It was almost snappy to the point that he compared it to what he would see with a Pearl ball on dry lanes. So that falls in line with what I mentioned in terms of strong backhand. Finally, Jeremy saw the same type of reaction. He had to give it room, but the Idol Pro really turns the corner, so he had to be sure to open it up a bit and trust it. Final thoughts. Why did I start by saying this is the solid Idol we've been looking for? Because for Bryan and I, we found the Idol a jack of many trades, master of none. There was rarely a pattern that the nano-infused Idol really could score big for us, even while it looked good. The Idol Pro looks to solve the dilemma for us by offering the medium and lower rev bowlers more back-end reaction. When the ball helps you generate more angle, carry should increase. So while the shape is still recognizable, this is a much more synced reaction to the Idol Pro. This is truly a reaction that is complementary to the Pro. As you saw on tour, the Idol Pro was extremely popular. Now you can opt for the Idol Pro instead of putting surface on the Idol Pro. This one looks really good.
อันนี้ตัวแต่อยู่ตัวแต่มันเปิดเล็กบ้ารีวิว